Hi, and welcome to Fabric Bias. It is July 2025, and this is my project that I just finished. You can see I did not sew them. I had these shorts, and I'm going to visit my sister, and it's really hot there. It's hot here right now, but it's going to be really hot there. And so I decided I wanted to make these more comfortable because they're just a little bit snug. And honestly, I think I bought them snug, but I hope so because I had to add a lot to make it really comfortable. So let me show you what I did. Here the shorts are. I took the side seams and I just took a seam ripper and I ripped the side seams open on both sides. And then on the design of these shorts, the waistband is only solid on the back. So the side seam went all the way up here. And so I sliced it open and the only thing I had left was a solid waistband. So I carefully laid my two side seams back together so I could see, and I just cut right in where the natural break would be. Then I took this fabric here and I sewed it to the one side, rolled it over, and then, well, first I actually zigzagged the edges. So, because these pants were originally zigzagged, and I just wanted to add the zigzag so it wouldn't fray as much. And then I rolled it back over, and then I top stitched along this side, making sure that the seam allowance here was pressed towards this fabric. And I just wanted to add a little bit of strength there, so I thought that would do it as long as I had my seam going that direction. I don't know if that's for real, but that was my thought process. And then I stuck it on this side, and same thing, just sewed it on. And then when I was done with that, and I had the outer piece together, I did the same thing, sort of, on the inside. So I didn't bother with the top stitching because this is all tucked inside here, so hopefully that'll protect it, the raw edges. But I just stitched it, folded it over, kind of twisted around to get this one on. And then because when I opened up the side seam, I opened back further here to make it easy to sew, but the folds were all kind of pressed in place already, so I just had to make sure I folded this the same. And then it was stick it back together and top stitch, and then do the double stitching, start over here, and do the double stitching across. It went a little crooked, but so this side was really easy, and this is the side I actually did second. The first side, not so much fun. And I messed it up quite a bit. So, yeah, show you all the things I did. So first off, it had a pocket that was crossing the seam. So I took off half the pocket stitching that was all over the seam and folded it over and clipped it out of the way because I wasn't going to shift it. And I'm glad I did that because when I removed it, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but this is a little bit darker here than over here. You can see where the pocket was just by the color of the fabric. You can also see that along the sides here and on this side. You might not be able to tell on camera, but right along here it's a little bit darker because the original seam, it was probably an overlock stitch, but it was at least a zigzag stitch with a row of stitching, and then over a little bit more there was a second row of stitching, and I pulled that out and left that, used my 1/4 inch, which was that first row of stitching, as my seam allowance. And so there's a little bit here from that second stitching that's now exposed fabric, and I'm okay with that because it looks kind of like it's supposed to be that way since it's going along both sides here and both sides here, but not so much here where the pocket was. It's a little bit darker here. I don't know if that'll ever show up on camera there, but I'm okay. That's okay. And that's not what caused all of this. I'll tell you all about that in a minute. Now there is some darkness, which I did think I managed to cover most of it up that was from within the pocket. And I'm hoping that that'll come out with the wash, but my washer broke yesterday. So I can't test that right now, but I'm hoping that'll come out. At any rate, I think I've distracted it enough, and I'll talk about that in just a second. So this side was so not fun. I started with this side and I was like, woohoo! So I had my piece here and I attached it to whatever side I attached it to, and I was like, oh, I measured it perfect, yay! And then I went to put the other side on and I sewed it down, and I was not pulling on it, I did not think. But when I got done, I was like half an inch. I had a half an inch extra down here of this piece, and I'm like, how does that work? These two pieces are clearly the same size because I just ripped them open. And this one, I wasn't pulling on it, and I know it's a rectangle. I cut it. So anyways, I made it work. My hem here was a little wonky because I was having to make it work on that one. And you can see, because it didn't come out right, it's a little crookedy here, which twisted my hem just a little bit, and that's the reason for some of this. So I did get it to work. This came on okay. I ran out of this. Well, I have a bunch of this fabric, but I didn't want to cut off a 2 inch by 4 inch chunk here, so I used another piece of scrap on the inside because you can't see it, and I tried to make it the same color scheme. So for here, what happened was when I took this pocket off of this side to fold it out of the way, this right here on the flap and right here on the pocket was stitched, I swear, with a million stitches. It was just sewed on really well. Tacked and tacked and tacked. And so when I ripped it, I ended up ripping a little hole in my fabric. So I practiced on my machine. I'm learning. My machine is fairly new. I've had it for several months now, but still learning it. So I used this stitch, and I want to call it as a darning stitch or a patching stitch. I can't remember. And I ended up with this messy little stitching thing right here. So I went back and I'm like, okay, let me fix that, make it look a little better, and I'll make it into a rectangle. And then I was like, well, let me try another stitch. So literally all of this is me playing with my new machine on that. I put butterflies around it, and I'm like, okay, that'll look a little more intentional. And then I'm looking at this and I'm going, well, maybe I can distract from this darker color by putting another one here, and the black that's from the pocket, inside of the pocket down here, I'll put another one here. Plus, because my stitching, my here was wonky, and my hem was a little twisted. When I sewed back my stitching here, I totally missed catching my fabric on the one of the rows. So I had to make a third row, which you can hopefully maybe see. 1, 2, 3 to catch that last bit. And so I thought, oh, I'm going to put one right there, and I'll cover up those 3 little stripes there that I went crooked. And they were like curved. So they weren't straight across like they were supposed to be. They went like this and then curved down here and then curved down to try to catch that. And then I had to put another one anyway. So I thought, oh, I'm just going to make 3 of those. I mean, one was going to stand out like crazy anyways. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to make 3. And so this and this are just kind of try to distract. So it looks kind of funky, but that's okay. I will probably wear these. If I will take these down with me, hopefully, if I don't forget. They are comfortable now, not tight, and they've always been tight, I'm pretty sure. I kind of remember these shorts as always being tight. Not this tight, but you know, that's kind of a warning for me. But now they're actually comfortable to wear. They're even a little bit loose because I put a little bit too much fabric in there, which is okay. I would prefer loose to tight. Yeah, so, and that's right on the back of the leg there. So yeah, I don't know. I might have messed that up, but that's okay. I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and wear it. I like how these came out. They really did come out nice, other than maybe this little bit right here, but I'm okay with that. And I'm probably gonna wear the, I mean, truth be told, I'll probably wear it every time I go down there and it's hot. Yeah, for me, mostly I'll be wearing it inside because I don't wear shorts outside. Here, I got really white legs. I don't do that. Anyway, I will still wear these, and now they're comfortable. I'll probably wear them more than before because they were not comfortable before. I kind of avoided them, and now I am definitely going to wear them, and I think they came out, well, cute. I do think they came out cute with these stripes here, and yeah, that'll be behind me. I won't be looking at it anyways, right? So there they are. I hope you like. I hope that wherever and whenever you're at, you're having a great time, and thanks for watching.